Hello. This is January the 1st. It is 4:34 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are coming in for an afternoon show. How are you guys doing on this New Year's Day? Listen, if this is the first time you are tuning in to Kimmy's World, I want to formally welcome you here. Welcome to Kimmy's World, and if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, I want to formally welcome you and get you to go ahead and click the subscribe button. While you're coming on in, go ahead and click the like button. And you're doing that as good faith. Just saying, I know Kim gonna bring it. I know she gonna bring some good content. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click the like button to push this video further in the algorithm. Listen, if you are returning, excuse me. If you are returning back and you have a subscription to the channel or you have a paid membership, I want to say welcome and go ahead and click the like button. Listen, I also want to let you all know, I forgot to do it this morning. I said I was going to bless someone with a free membership. So before this live is over, hold what you got. Before this live is over, I want to, let me make sure I can do it before I get on here telling y'all a lie, child, because we don't want to be lying. I want to bless someone with a free membership. Let's see if I can do it. Can I do it? Oh, I remember we had to go. Hold on just a second. Y'all, I got something going on. I said it before. I really think it's COVID. And right before I went on today, I checked. Hold on. Right before I came on this afternoon, I was reading an article about, I can do it. Okay, so before this show is over with, we will be gifting 5 memberships. So make sure you stay to the end of the broadcast. It might be you, who knows? But anyway, I was checking out an article, and I want to say, my symptoms started about last Wednesday. I was started to feel bad. My great nephew actually came in. He's about a year old. My sister thought that he had an ear infection. They tested him for everything. Everything came back negative, but he was running a fever. And his nose was running. He was coughing. He just felt awful. So me and my daughter, Jasmine, actually took care of him for a few days. And, child, I started to feel bad. I believe they got to the house, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, the Sunday right before Christmas. And, I started to feel bad on Wednesday. And at first I thought, it probably was the flu until I started having some symptoms that I had. I remember having these symptoms a few years back when COVID first came around. And one of the symptoms that persisted was fatigue. And every single day, it seems like clockwork, I get extremely fatigued. And I have to lay down for at least about 2 or 3 hours. And it didn't dawn on me until I read this article. And the article is about the COVID variant. Now, I did take a COVID test, but it came back negative. But these symptoms, it's the new COVID variant, HV1, and it's still spread and is most common to the other symptoms. So I know there's a lot of people during this holiday period who are suffering from COVID, from the flu, and from RSV. And I know my neighbor, I think her sister has both, have COVID and the flu, and she's actually in the hospital. So it is definitely going around. And some of the symptoms are, there may be someone listening to this broadcast who's had some cold symptoms, some upper respiratory symptoms, but you're not running a fever. I'm not running a fever. I do get the chills, but I'm not running a fever. One of the symptoms are sore throat, congestion or stuffiness, runny nose, cough, fatigue, headache, muscle aches, fever, and chills. And when I tell you, I have every last symptom, and it's just persisting on. So I don't know. I didn't get that last shot. I didn't get that last vaccination. It's probably been a year, almost a year since I had my last vaccination. I've only had 3. So shame on me. So if you're yet to get sick, make sure you follow up on your COVID vaccinations if you have yet to get it. Anyway, so this morning, before I start talking about that, okay, I see Davita in the building. How you doing, Davita? Thanks for tuning in, child. Davita made her New Year's Eve, New Year's Day meal. I caught some of that. I think I read in the last live. You had potato salad. I think you had black eyed peas is what I read. And I can't remember the other, but child, they was getting it in. So shout out to Davita. She cooked a good meal. But I stand corrected from this morning. I actually was talking about a story of DJ Akademiks, and I did not have the story right. And I don't want to be the type of content creator that give false information. And so the story wasn't right, child. So we're gonna have to get that together. Hold on. I have to turn the heat off. Child, I got on a t-shirt and a sweater, so y'all know something is definitely wrong. But anyway, so this morning we talked about DJ Akademiks. I ran the clip. Let me turn this down. I ran the clip this morning. It was talking about how he's been accused of grape. That's what we'll call it. And you can just go and make your own conclusion of what I'm saying. But what actually happened was, because I did some further research, because I was kind of shaky this morning on the information. But what happened was DJ Akademiks was dating this girl, right? And they had got into it over the weekend. They had got into it so much so that he had to call the police. Now, she had tore up some things in his house. This has not been the first time they had gotten into an altercation. So when the police arrived there, the police asked him, did he want to press charges? And he said no, he didn't want to press charges. And so the police said, we have been to your house over 40 times in the past few months. We're going to go ahead and take her to jail. So they took her to jail. So that's incident number 1. So DJ Akademiks actually went live, and he started talking about some situations he had been going through over the past few months. You know, he's really been taken down through there, and he did not mention the female's name. All he did was talk about the situation, and he was basically trying to clear his name. And he was saying, you know, basically he stayed on live almost 2 hours, child. And he was on there, and he was basically saying, you know, he's pretty much hip hop. He's R&B. And if somebody want to get into the industry, they have to come through him first. Which I didn't know that, child. I did not know that. But after doing further investigation, it seemed to be true. But so I guess the girl got wind of the video. And you know, people always say a hit dog will holler, right? I guess so she came out and she created a YouTube page, and she made a YouTube video with the video that I had played this morning. That was the video that she played. This is not the girl who was his girlfriend from this past weekend. This is a whole nother individual, child. So she started to say that. So the story was he had gotten drunk. DJ Akademiks had gotten drunk. He had went to some party and ended up back home. But before he got home, he talked to this female and he sent an Uber to our house. Now, the Uber took about 2 hours to get there. And so she ended up at DJ Akademiks' house. Now, this is per what DJ Akademiks said. When he got to the house, he was drunk. Allegedly, he went to his room, went to sleep. He was knocked out. Okay. Well, according to the security footage, because he has security cameras all over his home, She allegedly had relations with his friends. From her perspective, they raped her. She woke up, they were on her, then he was on her. She called the police. I guess after she left, she did a kit, the grape kits. She did the kit or whatever. And so this was all under police investigation. It just so happened to come out this weekend when there were some other issues that was going up with another girlfriend. Child, he just got some drama around him. And child, allegedly, he was saying that one of the girls has stolen $500,000 from his home. Now, I just find it real strange to have that much cash in your home. Come on now. You don't do that. So anyway, that I didn't tell the story straight this morning, and I had to, she said, full as a tick. I had to get the story straight, child. I'm not for sure if you all have seen the short I did. I believe it was on yesterday morning. I did a short on the singer Monique. She actually did a concert in Houston Saturday night. Well, she showed up late to the concert, and about 30 minutes into the set, she passes out. And so I gotten a little wind of what had happened. So I went ahead and created a short yesterday talking about this situation. This morning, I saw it on TMZ. It finally made TMZ. And basically it was saying that she has some type of health condition. So, not health condition, but something actually happened. I'm not for sure what it is, but just keep that queen in your prayer. She's around my age. I don't know what happened. Monica has been in news these last 2 months with the rapper. What was the guy's name that's in prison for C Murder? That's his name. And remember, she had just broke up with C Murder. So I don't know what's going on with Monica. In other news, Cardi B and Offset were spotted last night at a strip club together. Now, from what Cardi B says is this doesn't necessarily mean that they're together again. But it does look good going into the new year with your husband. Although, they have been estranged. And, we talked about it here on this show where I thought maybe it had the things that happened between them two happened because Offset came out with a new album. Allegedly. But who knows, child. But anyway, they were spotted out in Miami at a strip club together. And hopefully good things is in the cards for them for 2024. In other news, how do you pronounce that girl's name? Chrisean Rock. Y'all know the girl that we talked about that went to the Tamar Braxton concert and she punched James Wright in the face and broke his tooth. Remember we talked about that? And we talked about, she's been in the news. Her and Blueface have been in the news. Okay. Well, it has been some a video footage has leaked, honey. And so right before the Tamar Braxton's concert, y'all know a lot of celebrities actually go to God in prayer before they actually go perform. So y'all know Tamar Braxton and her family is really religious. So her son Tony Braxton was actually there at the concert, and Tamar's and everybody that was backstage were actually holding hands and they were in prayer. And Chrisean Rock actually walks in. Y'all, this was so funny. I wish I could show you, but I can't. It's on TMZ. But she walks in as Tamar is going through this prayer, and Tamar and Tony, they unlock hands. Well, Tony Braxton put her hand behind her back, honey. And Christian went in to grab her hand, and she was not letting that go, honey. Tony got a lot of class, honey. And then she probably was thinking, what is this girl doing here? Little did she know it was going to be a fight ensued after that. Just a whole mess. Many of you may have been seeing things swirl around the internet this weekend about Toni Braxton and Birdman actually getting married. Child, that is false. That is fake news. They are not married. I went to Tamar Braxton's page, and she said, she made a statement. She said, I've been seeing that my sister has gotten married. Well, it's so funny because I didn't even know about it. It was fake news. So just to let y'all know. Anyway, let me see if I see anything else that I was going to talk about. I'm going to gift 5 new memberships. Let's see. How long have we been into the show? We've been in 16 minutes for Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, Facebook. I just want to thank you. If you are tuning in right now, make sure that you send me a comment. Let me know that you are here watching from the bushes on Facebook. I'm not going to stay on too long today, but I did say I would gift some memberships. And you know what? Now is a good time to do that. Let me go ahead and do that right now. And I just gifted 5 free memberships. One is Brandy Wine, Shell Stock, Passion Lisa, Catherine Foster Robertson, and Tater have been gifted a monthly membership by Kimmy's World. I just want to let you all know, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. So that is my appreciation to you. Make sure that you tune in to each and every live because you never know when I'm going to gift another membership. I believe I have a few more that I can gift. So I know sometimes I see Passion Lisa in, and I just want to give a shout out to YouTube for actually making that possible to actually gift subscribers memberships. I'm not going to hold y'all. I do know people, like Davita said, she's full as a tick. I don't want to hold y'all, and I want to get back to my family. Actually, I just want to sit in a recliner, drink water, and relax. So I did what I said I was going to do for this New Year's. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel, and I will continue to give free memberships here and there. Just make sure you stay tuned to the live. You got that right, Davita. Congratulations to all gifted members. Make sure that you are on the live when I gift these memberships, because you never know when it's going to be your turn. You never know what I'm going to give away. I could give a Cash App. Who knows, child? But anyway, we're going to close out this broadcast. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And we will be back live tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for tuning in to Kimmy's World. Okay, here we go. Thank you for subscribing.